welcome back to my channel. Today is a very casual video. I just got back from my vacation last night and I didn't have a video for today, so I'm just gonna film my TBR for October and hopefully I can get it up today so you get it on the 2nd of October. Because I did have a really not bad reading month last month, but it wasn't a good one either. I was ill for half of the month and then I was on vacation for a week, and so I didn't really get to read the books that I had planned to read, and yeah, because of that I decided to just pick the books I want to read for this month so that I hopefully have a really good reading month. And I'm gonna do the TBR game starting next month again, just so yeah, I have a little bit more control what I'm going to read this month. And yeah, so I'm just gonna tell you what I'm gonna read, hopefully, in October. I mean, who knows if I'm gonna get it done. I did read 9 books last month. I'm gonna do my review of the books I've read last month in the middle of the week. But yeah, I did read 9 books, but some of them were just graphic novels I read really quick while on vacation, so yeah, I wasn't really happy with the amount of reading I did last month. The first one I can't show you because I need to buy it still, because I just now found out that I don't own it yet, which is the next book in the Ted Pratchett reading order that I'm gonna read, which is The Last Hero. And because I'm reading the Collector's Library editions from my boyfriend, I thought he had it, but it isn't out yet, so yeah, I'm gonna have to look into getting that one. Let's see. I'm gonna sing slightly different now because my dog wanted to come in. He has missed us for the week we were gone, and yeah, he's gonna be here where I'm gonna do the rest of the video. Yeah, the second book I want to read this month is The Fall of Hyperion. It's the last one in the Hyperion series, and I finished Hyperion, the third one, yesterday while on my flight back, and so I really want to start the next one because the series is fantastic so far, and I want to finish it. I'm normally quite bad at finishing series, so it's really nice to have found a series that I'm just going through. And yeah, I also have this really pretty cover, and now have all 4 of those old covers, and I'm incredibly happy with them. Yeah, I can't tell you really what it's about because it's the 4th one in a series, and it's also the end of the series, I think, and I'm really excited to see how it ends. Not really sure if it's gonna be a good ending, but we'll see. Then the next one is one I have on my TBR for a really long time and I haven't gotten around to it yet, which is 6 of Crows, a heist story. I don't know much about it, even though I've owned it for quite some time now, but I know that it's a heist story, and I didn't have really good luck with heist stories in the past, so I'm hoping that this one will be a lot better. I've read 2 Lee Bardugo books, and one I was like, Shadow of Bones, gave 3 stars, so I wasn't really sure about it. But I've read The 9th House, and that one I really loved, so I'm hoping that it's more of like 9th House and less Shadow and Bone. But yeah, I have this really pretty collector's edition, and I need to read it because I own book 2 now, and I bought it so I have the same edition as this one, and so I can't let it lie around any longer without reading it, because I bought the next one, and at some point I really have to read all those books because I'm running out of space for books that I haven't read yet. So yeah, I need to get a little bit more done, which I'm saying, but I'm still going book shopping this week, so yeah. Then I have this one. I don't know much about it. It's A Room for the Dead by Noel Hind. I've gotten this in an eBay horror book lot, and since it's October, I thought I'd read a few horror books as well. As the first two aren't, the first three aren't horror books, so yeah. It's a detective novel and a horror novel combined. And yeah, so there's a serial killer, and the cop sent him to the electric chair, and now there are new killings with the same MO as the serial killer who's dead. And so the cop, who's near retirement, has to get on the case and hopefully find out why there are the killings with the MO of someone who's dead already. And yeah, I do hope it's good. I haven't looked it up because when I buy books secondhand on eBay, I tend to buy for the cover and don't look them up, because they aren't really that expensive if you get like the bigger lots that people tend to sell. And so yeah, let's hope it's a good one. If not, I haven't lost much, but a little bit of reading. But yeah, I'm trying to get through a few of those horror books that I've gotten on an eBay auction. I do like to buy books in bulk on eBay secondhand, anything about them, because you can find a lot of gems that way, because we all can have like an overview about every book out there. So yeah, let's continue with this one. This one is Clown in the Cornfield. I have the book, the dust jacket off of it, because I was supposed to read it last month. As you can see, I have a bookmark in there, but I didn't get very far last month, and so I will finish it this month. It's a horror book about a small town, and yeah, everybody's like, the town isn't good, there's bad blood between the old people and the young people, and then there comes a clown in there somewhere. And I haven't gotten to the clown yet. It's just the beginning where I'm at, but I do hope that I can finally get through it this month, because last month was the second time starting to read it, because I didn't get through it last October, and so I really need to get through it this October. There's no reason not to, and let's hope it's good, because I still haven't found out if it's good or not. And yeah, so we still have two books I have here. They're on my TBR, and then I'm leaving the 8th slot, because I always do like 8 books. I'm leaving that one open because I will go book shopping on Tuesday, and so I probably will want to read one of those books I'm gonna buy directly after buying it, and so I'm gonna leave a slot open, because I always do it. I always do my TBR, and then I go book shopping and I want to read the new books, but I've already done my TBR, and so I also want to do my TBR, and yeah, I'm just gonna leave a slot open. And the last 2 books are Stephen King books, because it's October, it's a month of horror, and so I need to read some more Stephen King, because even though I've gotten to quite a few of his books, I still have so many on my TBR, because I tend to pick them up whenever I see them, and secondhand or new, wherever I'm gonna, but I do want to get through all of his books eventually. And yeah, so the first one is Pet Sematary, the book I couldn't get through as a child. I started it again a few months ago, but I haven't gotten far into it, and so I thought the best month to read it is October, and so I hope I'm finally gonna get through it. And if I make it through it, I will try to also watch the old movie in October. Let's see. I'm not good for horror movies, but yeah, I've heard the new movie isn't any good, so I'm gonna watch the old one. And yeah, this one is about a family that moves into a rural town, and behind their house there's a cemetery for pets. And the rumor has it that if you bury your pets there, they might come back. And yeah, I think most people know about it, but yeah, I really want to get to read it, because now that I have more experience reading horror books, I do think I can do it, but it takes me a while to get through it. And then the last one, I've also taken the dust jacket off because I started it this morning, and that is Stephen King's Fairy Tale, his new release. This one is the dust jacket design I have. I've gotten it last month as a pre-order, and I almost forgot I pre-ordered it, to be honest. And so I do try to get through the books I've purchased quicker, because I feel quite bad for hoarding all of the new books I buy and still not reading them, even though I obviously bought them to read them. And yeah, so I decided to start on it this morning. I don't know much about it. I mean, it's called Fairy Tale, and the start is quite dramatic. It's about a small boy, a very young boy at the beginning, who loses his mother in an accident, and then his father turns to alcohol. And I mean, a fairy tale that starts like this is kind of like already at a dark point. So yeah, I'm really hopeful for this one. I've read a few good things about it online. I didn't read much because I didn't want to spoil myself, and go in it mostly blind. And yeah, so those are the two Stephen King books I'm trying to read this month. It's quite an ambitious TBR because some of the books are quite thick, and yeah, let's hope I can get through them. I don't have to go back to work until next week, so I do have this week to get a lot of reading done, and also to get a little bit more videos done. Because I was ill, I had to get down to 1 video a week, but I would like to get back to 2 a week. So yeah, hopefully I will be able to do that. I have to try and not let my reading suffer for it. But I do enjoy making these videos, and I'm really looking forward to doing my review video of last month's reads. I'm gonna see when I can get it up, but I will try. And I will also probably do a book haul for next Sunday, depending on how many I buy this week. But I do have a few books I've bought over the last couple of months, and as I haven't done a book haul yet, so I'm probably just gonna include the last few months of book buys. Too much, which is good because my TBR is growing uncontrollably. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. I know it was a little bit of rambling and my voice is a little bit of strained because of the vacation, and yeah, my face is naked and stuff, but yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video, and yeah, I hope I see you for the next one. Thank you, bye bye!